Art, music, movies, these are things that are taken seriously. YouTube videos are not one of them. YouTube is treated differently. Why? You can use videos as a medium to express yourself or create something new just like you can with the other forms. And what YouTube does so well that they don't is anyone can upload to YouTube. Anyone can share anything. The accessibility that YouTube offers is ultimately what makes it so great. Approximately 3.7 million videos are uploaded every day, but how they are fed to us and how we consume them is a big part of why we don't treat them the same way we treat movies, for example. Most of the videos you click on, you won't even finish. And I don't think that this is all your fault. YouTube has made it very easy for you to leave something as soon as it's not entertaining or simply something you don't like. Can you imagine if you went on Netflix and decided to watch a movie and in the first 3 minutes you said, "Ew, singing? I'm gonna watch Breaking Bad instead." That'd be crazy. Once you start a movie, you at least give it a while before you decide you don't like it. We consume movies and TV shows in a much healthier way. And there's no line of movies or TV shows to click on while you're watching it. And once you finish it, you sit with it for a while. But on YouTube, you move from one video to the next, to the next, to the next, never taking time to acknowledge or appreciate what you're watching. When you watch a movie or listen to music or look at a piece of art, you might not really take the time to actually think about it, but I would argue that with the novelty that these things used to have, there was a culture that was built into them of appreciation and thought that YouTube simply couldn't create. It would be pretty unusual to talk about a video in any form that isn't just saying, "This video was cool," we're talking about it in a reaction video, we're simply talking about drama. We don't even have a language to talk about videos. I like this painting. The colors complement each other, it has a nice use of shadows and highlights, and obvious thought was put into the composition. I like this video. I think it's pretty cool. Ben Marriott makes some pretty great tutorials, Grian makes pretty cool Minecraft videos, and Moist Critical talks to a camera using colorful language. All of this is great, and it's awesome that it can exist on YouTube, but we don't take the time to talk about this content in any meaningful way. Sure, the subject matter probably doesn't help, but I think it's mostly because it isn't really pushing any boundaries. I like Grian's Minecraft videos more than most other Minecraft channels, but I don't watch Grian because his videos are better, I just like his personality more. There's tons of channels that do things just like Grian does. A lot of videos all feel the same, no matter what niche they're in. And if you think about it, that makes a lot of sense. When describing creators, we say their niche, not their style. Style is left aside. And content blending together and feeling the same is only made worse by the fact that YouTube has to be run by an algorithm. This is a problem for two reasons. Reason one, people want growth on YouTube, and the best way to get that growth isn't to pour 8 weeks into making a video and crafting it into something entirely new. No, that's risky. The best way is to copy what is proven to work and find the least amount of effort that you can put into something while still maintaining a viewership so that you can upload as many videos as possible and get as many views as possible. Reason two, with an algorithm, a specific type of content will exist and be pushed to the top. We've seen this change on YouTube as the algorithm changes. Right now, we're in the quote-unquote MrBeastification. And what happens is that people are copying what gets views, and the people who aren't copying are still being influenced by it. So all of this unique content that could exist gets narrowed down to something that we're all familiar with. I don't really know a lot about art and music, and especially not their histories, but I think that we can all agree that while they have a very large digital presence, they're also very local. And this means that depending on where you go, the ideas that are popular and valued are different. And this is great. because it means that so many different ideas are allowed to find a growth that would simply be pushed down if it only existed on the internet. And don't get me wrong, I love YouTube, but it was never built for creativity. It was built for funny cat videos or other trends. It was built for gaming videos and commentary videos, for vlogs and tutorials and video essays, but mostly it was built to keep you entertained and distracted. And something like that will never be taken seriously or discussed, because people aren't trying to take it seriously. They're trying to chase a number. YouTube obviously wants to make money, and so do the creators, and this makes sense, and it's fair, but it's also unfortunate. When you go on YouTube and search how to make a great video, all of the videos are telling you how to grow your channel. People aren't as interested in making a good video as much as they are in getting views. And you do see this in other mediums, especially movies, but nobody respects that stuff or analyzes it and try to learn from it. And that's fine, because there are so many other movies that are being made that are good and they're easy to find. But on YouTube, it's not easy to find good videos. Companies can afford to make an artistic and unusual movie because as long as it's palatable enough and good enough and advertised correctly, people will watch it. But on YouTube, it simply isn't worth it. It's not worth spending too much time making a video just for it to be seen for a week while the algorithm thinks it's good enough and then be lost to the swarm of drama and commentary videos that you should be making instead. And you saw how much YouTubers make. Sure, it can be a lot of money, but for reference, Bo Burnham made the movie Inside. It took him a year to make, and it felt a lot like a YouTube video. It was personal, it was made only by him, and it was new and different. And he sold it to Netflix for $3.9 million. If it was uploaded to YouTube, I'm not even sure 3.9 million people would watch it all the way through. YouTube just isn't built for that kind of content. You upload art because you want to make art, not because you want to be rich. I was in the car listening to the radio, and they talked about Christopher Nolan winning his first Oscar, and when they were talking about it, they played a clip from his speech that really stuck with me.
Movies are just a little bit over 100 years old. I mean, imagine being there 100 years into painting or theater. We don't know where this incredible journey is going from here.
MrBeast and reality TV is great. PewDiePie playing Minecraft is great. The god-awful amount of videos that YouTube recommends under 1 minute isn't, but there's also a lot of 3-hour video essays that you can watch if that's your thing. But still, YouTube and this form of video is young, and I'm confident that there is so much to be made that we have never seen. I'm not sure we ever will see it on YouTube, but I think given enough time, we will see it.